Hi everyone, today we are diving into a topic that hits home for a lot of us. It is how to be more valued, how to feel more valuable in a relationship. And this can transform any relationship with your crush, with your partner, your ex, a friend, a co-worker, family member. Any relationship can be transformed if you follow the steps that I'm going to share with you in this video. And so you do not have to play hard to get, you do not have to manipulate anyone or fold yourself into a pretzel to achieve what you want. But before I get into it, if you're new here, my name is Elle. Welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box, the information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. The first thing that I want you to know is that your value doesn't depend on anyone's opinion other than your own. It doesn't matter what people say or do. This doesn't change who you are and doesn't change how you feel, but it reveals to you how you feel about yourself. The good, the bad, the assumptions, the beliefs, the insecurities, the fear, the pain, the wound, the fear doesn't want to be faced. So it blames everyone who make it see itself, who reveal to itself what is there. That's why when someone says something that we fear is true, we react and we blame. It's because we don't want to look at this. We don't want to solve this issue. We don't want people to show us our own assumptions. The reason why sometimes we need external validation is not because this is something that is necessary. It is because we are not giving ourselves. It's because we don't believe the story that we want to be true. So we need someone outside of us to tell us, yes, this is who you are. The problem is that as long as it's not coming from within, it's a momentary thing. It's a momentary high. It's a momentary feeling of, yes, I'm worthy. And then comes the crush. And then you need another hit. And then you need it again. If it's not coming, you start questioning everything. This is not sustainable. That's why validation has to always come from within. If I don't believe I'm lovable and I get into a relationship and that person tells me 10 times a day, I love you so much. The day that person doesn't tell me 10 times a day that they love me so much, maybe they say 7 or 5, I will start questioning, is there something changing? Are they detaching? Are they getting busy with someone else? Am I not a priority anymore? Are they getting to know other people, talking to other people? My mind is going to go on overdrive. Why? Because I need that validation to believe that it's true. It's not about the relationship. It's not even about how they feel about you. For you in that moment is about soothing that part of you that feels unseen, unloved, unworthy. You are saying, this is their responsibility to make me feel that way. And it's not, it's yours. It's your responsibility to make sure that you know who you are. Because every validation that comes from the 3D is temporary. The only thing that is going to be constant is you. It's what you assume and what you believe inside. So the first thing that has to change is how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. Because this is going to change how you act, how you think, and what you assume about people. Changing the ideas that you have about yourself will give you power in different ways. Knowing who you are will make you understand that this is not negotiable, that you can set boundaries, that you can stand up for yourself, that you can say what you think, what you feel, what is important for you, because you don't need validation from anyone. This is you and this is not negotiable. Then, because you don't need validation of anyone, you are going to get it anyway. Because people are always going to reflect back to you who you believe to be. So there is nothing that you will lose by doing that. You just have to put in the work. You just have to look at your self-concept and see what is not working for you anymore. And how do you want to transform the idea that you have about yourself? If you're feeling triggered because you don't feel respected, appreciated, loved, or seen by someone, that feeling of frustration, sadness, is actually inviting you to take a deeper look within and see what you are believing to be true about yourself. What kind of assumptions are there? What kind of fears and insecurities? So next time that you feel triggered about something, instead of reacting, go within and take a look at that part of you that is feeling hurt. Take a look at the assumptions that are creating that reaction. And typically is the story that you are telling yourself in your mind. You are saying, I am not being respected. I am not being appreciated. They are not showing me love. They are not showing me my value back to me. Those stories are not coming from what is happening in the 3D, because you could as well tell yourself, it's their problem. Maybe they are going through something right now. It has nothing to do with me, because I know who I am. I know the value that I have. But no, you're not saying that. You are falling into that story in the 3D, and you are adding onto that. That thing that you are doing in your mind is coming from the wound. So to change that situation, to change how you feel, to change how you perceive whatever is happening outside of you, you have to look within. Something that is very important for you to understand also is that every assumption that you make about someone is revealing something about you. If you say, they are not respecting me, you're saying, I'm not respected. She doesn't love me, it means I'm not lovable. If you're saying, I can't trust people, you're saying, I am someone people lie to, people cheat on, whatever story you have. But you have to take a look. When you're assuming stuff about people, you are revealing something about yourself. Not directly, because, as I said, the pain, the insecurity doesn't want to face itself. But you, as the conscious being that you are, you will know what kind of limiting beliefs you have within by taking a look at every assumption that you make about others as an assumption that you are making about yourself. So to change the relationship that you have with people, you have to change the assumptions that you make about them. And for that, you have to face the assumptions that you have, or beliefs that you have about yourself. When you realize that the way that you are seeing yourself is not aligned with what you want to experience, then you use techniques to change your mind about yourself. You affirm, you visualize, you script, you make that conscious effort to change your identity. You use mental diet to keep you on the right track. This is something that you are doing for you. You're not doing this for the sake of the relationship or for the other person. From the beginning, you have to start putting you as your number one priority. If you want to be prioritized, you have to be your number one priority. If you want to be lovable in the 3D, then you have to show yourself that love too, understanding. You have to be there for yourself. You have to support yourself. You have to put in the work if you want other people to put in the work in that relationship too. Okay? Everything is just mirroring the relationship that you have with yourself. You can do this, guys. That's it from me. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.